everyone. Hope you're all doing good. So today here we will discuss the grade 10 maths. The chapter name is point, lines and segments. These are the name of the lesson. Congruent line segments, perpendicular and bisector theorem, then the midpoint formula, then find the distance between the 2 points and construct the midpoints or perpendicular bisects of a segments. Okay, this is basically the chapters and the lesson. You can check it out all. Alright, let's get start. So here is the first lesson, congruent line segment. So I'm going to open it here now. Okay. So look at here the shape. This is the shape. First of all, we just see what is the meaning of the congruent. Like, do you all have any idea about the congruent? First of all, I'm going to tell you what is basically the congruent. Okay. So basically, congruent which have the same shape and same size, like some things that are the same shapes and same size. For example, if we're talking about the congruent triangles, okay, and if we're talking about their angles like their triangles, so we can say that what is the meaning of the congruent. For example, if I'm going to draw the shape of this one, okay, same size and same angle, like this is a shape here. Okay, this one, like for example, here is the shape, and if the other one is like this one is shape, okay, these two are shapes. Now we can say that this side and here this side is become equal. Got it? Then we're saying that this side and this side is also becomes equal, and also the one angle, two sides and one angle are equal, so we can say that these triangles are congruent. So how can we write it out? Side, angle, side, like this one side angle, then the other side. Okay, this S represent the side, this A represent the angle, this S represent the side. So these are the two basically triangles which are congruent. Why it's congruent? Because their two length, because their two sides and one angle is equal, so we can say that these triangles are also congruent. Okay, so for the congruent triangles which have the same shape and you can say that the same size, when the shape and the basically their size are the same, then shapes are exactly equal to each other. Okay, even if they are turned, or you can say that the flipped like this way. Okay, look at here, there is basically the flipped or turn. Otherwise, if they have same shape, same size, so we can say that these are exactly equal to each other, so these becomes the congruent. Okay, now let's do that one. So here is the shape. Okay, look at the diagram and compare GH. Here is GH and GJ. So look at here, G and H. That is 172. Okay, the length of this side is 172, and G and J, the side length is 122. Are these both are same? Are these both sides are same? No, the length of each is different. Look at here, this is 172, this is 122. So are congruent? No, these are not congruent because H is longer as compared to the G, J. But for the congruency, they have the same shape, they have the same size. Okay, but there is no same length, so we can say that these are not congruent triangles. Okay, hope you understand this one. Now let's do the next one. Are UW and UV congruent? Look at here the U and W. U and W is 114, and V and W, U and V is also 114. Here the two lengths 114, 114. These both are same. So we can say that these basically sides are congruent. Okay. Let me draw here a shape. Now you tell me, for example, this shape is here. Okay. This is the shape here. For example, this one, that is 10. This one is also 10 and this one is 8. This is your A, that is your B, and this is your C. And if I'm going to say that, tell me A, B, and AC. By checking these two, are this triangle is congruent? Yes, because sorry, it's AC and then B and C. Okay, so BC is 10, AC is also 10. Both have same length, so we can say that these triangles are congruent. Okay, let's do the next. Check it out for the test. So, look at the test questions. Are PT and PQ. First of all, we check P and T. This is 96. Now checking it out P and Q. P and T is 96. P and Q is also 96. So are these triangles are congruent? Yes or no? Yes. Why it's yes? Because both have same length. Okay? 96, 96. They have same. So we can say that this is congruent. So now let's do the next. This one. Look at here. Are PR and QR are congruent? PR. Look at the PR. This is 120 yard. Okay, why do you represent the yard? 128 yard. And now look at for the P and Q. Is it again the 128 yard? Yes. So both have. So you can say that the both have same length. So 128, 128 yard. Say that this is PQ, PR and QR. PR and QR we are checking out. We are not checking out PR and PQ. Okay, look at here. This is PR. First of all, PR is 128, QR is 108. These both are not same. Only these two sides are same. Okay, in the question they are saying PR, this is 128, QR, this is 108. So these are not same. So we can say that no. Okay. Are JK and NP are congruent? What is J and K? This is 169. N and P. This is again 169 feet. Okay. So these both are same. It means that yes, these are congruent. Alright. Now let's check it. This one. Are KN and JK congruent? Where is K and N? Finding it out. N is 144. Okay. And where is J and K? Okay. This is 91. J and K is 91. K and N is 144. Are these both are congruent? No. So we can say that these are not congruent. Okay. E and I and H and I are congruent. First of all, check E and I. First of all, check E and I. Where is EI? EI is 105 millimeter. And what is HI? This is 123 millimeters. Are these both same? No. it means these are not congruent. Okay, let's solve this one. RQR and ST is congruent. Where is Q and R? That is 98. Q and R is 98 and S and T is 98. These both are same. Okay, both have same size, so we can say that these are congruent. 98 and 98. Yes. So this is the answer is yes. So we will discuss now here congruent line segment. What is the meaning of congruent? A shape which is equal size, equal length. You can say that which have same shape and same size. Okay, that is the meaning of the basically the congruent. And example, there are some shapes you can say that, or some sizes are the same. Okay, then the shapes are exactly equal with each other. Okay, if they are turned or flipped or any other thing, but if they are same size and shape, then you can say that this becomes congruent. Understood? We done this one. Now let's do perpendicular bisector theorems. So first of all, what is the meaning of perpendicular? First, we check it out like this way. For example, if we are checking like this way, these are the two lines here. These are the two lines here. Okay, this is a first, and here is the second line. This line is perpendicular. Why? Because it's make an angle 90 with it. It makes an angle 90 with it. So we can say that this line is perpendicular. Doesn't matter only the line which is lie on the middle. It may be like here. It may be like here. Any of the point. Okay, so we can say that this is your perpendicular line. Now look at here. There is a figure which is given here, that is the point GHIJ. GHI and J. This line and this line is 29. And now HI is 35. What is GH? This full side is same GJI. That is 29. H or I is given which is 35. So what is G and H? So we can finding it out if the other one is the same, like here is the shape. This is your, okay. Okay, this is your shape. They are saying that like different points we're going to take A, B, then C, and then D. If this side length is 29 is given, this side length is also 29. They are mentioned in the question. And this side length is given, they are saying that if it's 30, what is the size of this length? It means that this is also 30. Okay, so we can say that this is also 30. Why it's 30? Because this is the perpendicular bisector theorem. So HI, that is basically congruent to the GH. This is perpendicular bisector theorem. Then what is G and H? Look at here now. First one is given, that is H or I is given, this is 77. So what is G or H? This is also 77 according to by using the bisector perpendicular theorem. Now CFEF is given, CFEF and CD 10. CF is 10, EF is 10, then C and D is 10. So what is D? This is also 10. Okay, all right. If I'm going to draw here a shape, let me draw here. If these are some points, that is X, Y, and Z, if this point is 2, this point is 2, and this point is 4, What is the YZ point? So this point is also 4. It's not 2 because this one and this one is equal. This perpendicular is equal. Okay. Now let's do some test questions. Okay. So here is the first test question, which is CF and EF and CD. CF is 10, F is 10, and CD is 10. So what is D and E? So this, it means this is also 10. So now if VW, WX is 78. V and W is 78, WX is 78. Then U and X, this straight line is, half straight line is 66. What is VX? V and X, full term they are talking about now. Full term they are talking about now. It means that if half is 66, this half is 66. Look at here. They are talking, this is the shape, okay? And then if this one is 66, for example, like what is that shape? How much of it? 78. This is 78, this is 78. This is point A, that is B, which is C, and that is D. They are saying that A, find out the length of A and C, total length. It means that if half is 66, this half is also 66. So 66 plus 66, what is the answer? 6 plus 6 is 12. You put 2, 1 goes up. 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 1, 13. 132. So this is your answer, 132. Okay, now let's do. Age and I. If your IF, F and I is given, that is 48. Then F and G is given, which is also 48. Now G and H is 80. So what is I and H? This is also 80. Okay. Let's do this one. Q, R, R, S, and T, S. All is 83. What is P and Q? This is also 83. Okay. What is G and H? Now, G and F is given, that is 91. What is GHH? This is also 91. Okay. Okay. What is T and V? T and V. Again, the full one they are talking about. Half one is given, which is 15. So it means that other half is also 15. So for counted total, add 15 plus 15, that is 30. Understand that one? Which is 30. So hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So here we only discuss the perpendicular bisector theorem. Like if each one side is 30, then the other side would be equal. Okay. Now let's discuss the next lesson. So here we discuss congruent line segment, then perpendicular bisector theorem. Now let's move to the midpoint formula. Now what is the midpoint formula? First of all, we're going to write it and then we are going to finding it out the midpoints. Okay. First I'm going to write it here, the formula for the midpoint. So your midpoint formula is related with M and it becomes this way. x1 plus x2 y2, then y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay, this is the formula for the midpoint. This one is the formula for the midpoint. Okay, now by using this formula, here some points are given. They are just giving us some points and then saying that finding out the midpoint for this. Let's do it and also put it this point on the graph. All right, let's do it. The point is -6 -10. What are the points? Sorry, -6 -10. First point is x is equals to -6 -10 and y is equals to 8 and 6. Y is equals to 8 and 6. Okay, let's put it in this formula. So m is equals to, look at here always, this is x1, y1, this is x2 and y2. Always x1, y1, x2 and y2. First one is x1 plus x2 over 2. What is x1? Which is -6 plus x2, that is plus 8 over 2. Now for the y1 and y2, y1 is -10 plus y2 is 6 over 2. Okay, now let's add up. -6 plus 8, what is the answer? -6 plus 8 is left is 2. 2 over 2. Then -10 plus 6 is -4 over 2. Okay, so what's the answer? M is equals to 2 and 2 is cancelled, only 1 is left. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4, this is -2. This is the midpoint of these two. Now if you want to draw this midpoint on the graph, like how it, this is y-axis, that is x-axis. Okay, this is positive x, that is negative x, positive y, negative y. Here is the point, middle point, which is 0. Here it's 1, 2, all are the plus 3, 4. Here it's -1, -2, -3 and -4. This is again 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is -1, -2, -3 and -4. So where it's 1 and -2 lie, here it's 1 for x. First value is always x, second value is always for y. 1 is for x, this is for y. Look at here, this one. Now draw the straight line over this point where it cuts this one. This is your midpoints. Okay, understand? All right, let's do the next one more question. J is 41, K is 07. J, that is given 41 and now K is 0 and 7. So what is midpoint? X1 plus 2 by 2, Y1 plus Y2 by 2. Okay, let's putting all the values. X1 Y1, X2 Y2. Okay, Let's put all the values. What is x1 and x2? 4 0 over 2, 1 plus 7 over 2. Just add it. 4 plus 0 is 4 by 2. 1 plus 7 is 8 by 2. So it's 2. Okay. Now dividing. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. This is your answer of midpoint. Let's draw these midpoints on the graph. So let's draw. This is 0. Here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. This is minus x. Positive x. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. This is negative y. And this is positive. First of all, check it out. Are these both are positive, negative? Like one is negative, one is positive. Where it's lie? All these both are positive. If these both are positive, so it would lie in the first quadrant. Okay, in which the x and y both are positive. Got it? So for x, it's 2, and for y, it's 4. X it's 2, and y it's 4. Like it would be here. Now let's draw the straight line. You all doing this one on the graph, then the proper shape of this one. Okay, look at here. It's 4. Okay, they just draw the shape like that way, like this way. Okay, not like that way. So look at this question. This is minus 7, minus 10 for the g value, and for the h value minus 7 and 2. Midpoint is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is minus 7 plus into minus 7 by 2. That becomes minus 4 by 2. And here the answer is minus 7. Finding it out, the second one comes 10 plus 2, that is minus 8 over 2. This is minus 4. So what are the points? So what are the points? These are minus 7 and minus 4. It both lies on which quadrant? Minus 7 and minus 4 in the fourth one. Okay. So for the fourth one, it's minus 7 and it's minus 4 here. These are the, this blue is the point. Okay. Let's do finding it out the midpoint of this question. G is minus 4 minus 8. And your H is minus 8 and 6. Okay. This is your x1, y1. This is your x2 and y2. Now finding it out the midpoints formula. What is it? X1 plus x2 by 2. Y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay. So the x1 is minus 4. X2 is plus into minus 8 over 2. Minus 8 plus 6 over 2. So tell me the answer. Minus 4 minus 8. What is the answer? 8 minus 12 over 2. And minus 8 plus 6 is only minus 2 over 2. Now, what is the midpoint? 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 6 is 12. It's minus 6. And these both are cancelled. It's minus 1. So minus 6 and minus 1. R is 3, 1, then it's 1, 7. You just need to finding it out all the rest by yourself, okay? By the same method. Now let's do the next one. Now we're going to find the distance between the 2 points. Now we are going to, here are the 2 points, okay? And then we are basically finding it out the different distance between of it, okay? So let's do it. This one. I'm going to choose a question here. For example, how can we solve this one? Find the distance between the point 9, 7, 2 and 7. Okay? 9, 7, then 2 and 7. First of all, we draw it on the basically on here. Now check. This is always you are doing. This is 9, 7, 2 and 7. Okay? It's 9, 7, 2 and 7. Always do it. First 9 minus 2, which is equals to 7 minus 7. Okay? Like that way. Now for 9 minus 2, sorry, 2 minus 9, for this one, first minus second, the distance between the points is absolute value of the difference of their x coordinates. Okay? Absolute value of difference of their x coordinates only. So 2 minus 9 and taking the absolute value. What is the meaning of absolute? If your answer is negative, then you turned it into the positive. Got it? Only the basically distance, the 2 points, how to finding it out, taking the x coordinates absolute values, taking the coordinates, taking the absolute values of x coordinates. What are the x coordinates here? X coordinates are here. Look at here in the first part. What is the x coordinate? What is the x coordinate here? This one is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. So what is the x coordinate? This one, 2 minus 9. What is the absolute value? We are going to put these two. This is minus 7 absolute value, and minus 7 absolute value can turn into plus 7. Understand? In this way we are going to solve the distance between the 2 points. Let's do the next part of the question, then you are more able to clear. Okay? You are just going to take the absolute value, and for which absolute value? X coordinate. Just taking the x coordinate, involving absolute value for x coordinate. Okay? So here the distance between the points 1, 9, 10, 9. So look at here, when you draw these points on the graph, 1, 9, and here is the 10, 9. So this is the distance. So what is the x coordinate for 1 and 9? It's 1. What is the x coordinate of 10 and 9? It's 10. So greatest x2 minus x1, 10 minus 1. What is the answer? This is 9. And absolute value, this is also positive. So that's it. We are going to write it as it is. Okay. Now let's do the test questions for that. Let's do it. Find the distance between the points 6, 8 and 1, 8. What is 8 and 1, 8? They just this one and round decimal to the nearest tenth. Now look at here. This is x1, y1, x2 and y2. What are the x coordinates in both? X coordinates in both of it. What is it? Okay, now you guys tell me the answer of that one. Think about it and then tell me which option is it. Do it. So subtract it out. 6 minus 1, taking absolute value for x values, x coordinates. X coordinate is 6 minus 1 and taking absolute. Answer is 5. Taking absolute of 5, this is also 5. Okay, this is your 5 here. That's it. Find between the points 6, 8, 6, 1. First of all, check what is the absolute value for x coordinate. X coordinate is here 6, here is also 6. So 6 minus 6 is 0. Okay. The point 6 and 6 have the same coordinates, so they lie on the vertical line. Alright. If their x coordinates are same, so we are going to take the y coordinates. Alright. So what is the absolute values for y coordinates? This is greatest minus basically the second part minus the first one. So 1 minus 6, 1 minus 8, that is here. It's 8 here and it's 1 here. So 1 minus 8, that is minus 7, but we are taking the absolute value, so it can be changed into plus 7. Okay, so we can say this is 7 here, because if the x coordinates are same, so that's why the points lie on the vertical line. Alright, and what is meaning of vertical line? Vertical line means y coordinates. Find the distance between the points 4, 4 and 4, 7. Again the same thing, 4 and 4 are same for the x coordinates. Now we're going to choose that one. 1 minus 7. So that is minus 6. So minus 6 absolute value is plus 6. Okay. Okay, now look at here. Find the distance between the point 10, 7 and 1, 7. So now you just guys tell me which coordinate we choose, x coordinate or y coordinate, because and also tell me the reason which coordinate we are choosing now here. Think about it, you all. 10 minus 1, we are choosing this one. Okay, so when you are going to choose this one, 10 minus 1, this is 9. And what is the absolute value for 9? This is positive 9. So is there any 9 here? Yes, it's here. Let's click for that one. Now let's check this one. Distance between 4 2 and 4 10. Now check. Distance between the 4 2. For 4 2 and 4 10. 4 minus 4 is 0 because the x coordinate becomes 0. So how can we solve this one? We are choosing the vertical line y coordinates. So for the vertical lines it's 10 minus 2. Okay? For that one, because for look at here it's 4 2 and 4 10. It's 4 2 and now it's here 4 and 10. Look their x coordinates. These are 0. So that's why we are not choosing the x coordinates. We are choosing the vertical line. It means involving the y coordinates. So it's 10 minus 2 absolute value, that is 8, absolute value, that is answer 8. Okay, let's check, is there any answer 8 here? Yes, it's that one. Then we are going to click that. Okay, for here, check it out. Find the distance between the points 1 9 and 6 9. 1 9 and 6 9. So check first of all x coordinate. If x coordinate is not 0 or if x coordinate is 0, then we are choosing the vertical line. Okay, let's check for the x coordinate. That is x coordinate is 1 and for the second one is 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5 and taking the absolute value of 5, this is again 5. Okay, because it's not negative. All right, look at here this one. Find the distance between the points 4 3 and 10 3. Check if the x coordinate are 0, then we are going to move for the vertical line. But if the x coordinate is not 0, then solve it by using that one. So 4 3 and 10 3. So 4 3. It's 4 and it's 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. Taking the absolute value of 6, which is again 6. Okay, that is 6. Alright, guys, today we will discuss the grade 10 maths. This is our chapter. Today we discuss points, lines, and segment, and these are all the lessons. And you guys all make sure before starting the next session, if you have any kind of problem, any kind of query in all of the lessons in that chapter, then you can contact on our tutors that are available on Monday to Friday 5 to 9 p.m. on Skype. And now have a good day, you all. Bye.